But now it's time to wrap up the year with our main event of the evening. This is a singles bout scheduled for one fall, contested under Purge rules.
I'm telling myself out of this reality, myself out.
Though he calls himself the Duality, it is clear who the fans favor in this match. Or at least they like him. I guess we'll see what they do when Sean Tyler walks out here.
Oh no, Mark. He's painted up. Mark, I have not seen Duality William Bryce painted up in over 3 years.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him. He lives above us.
It's a warm reception as well for the leader of the Purge.
There is an evil, ominous feeling in this building.
Yeah, there's a real tension in the room. There's a...
This is your main event of the evening. A singles bout scheduled for one fall. It will be contested under Purge rules. At the sound of the bell, there will be no police enforcement, no medical staff on hand, just two competitors ready to rip each other apart into an end of finality. Your referee is Chris Young. Introducing first, hailing from East Lansing, Michigan, this is Duality William Bryce. And his opponent, representing Detroit's new founding fathers, this is the faceless Sean Tyler!
Very little booze, respect for both men. An air of seriousness is upon us here. We've got a sellout at the front door. I'm sure we've got a sellout at the curtains behind us. It's been a year in the making, and it all comes down to this.
It was January 1st of 2023 when William Bryce met a man named Sean Tyler. Sean Tyler accepted him into New Edge Pro Academy, and events beyond I don't want to say that, but and events have led up to this moment here to close out 2024.
Yes, January 1st, 2024. This year. It's literally been a year. And these men put the weapons aside and they're using their fists.
This has been months in the making. They're not going to hold anything back.
Individual members of this audience may have their favorites, but there is a grave air of respect that they just want to see these two men do battle.
Both of these men have family out here tonight as well. I can see them in this crowd. They're nervous. They're scared. They know what's coming.
Bryce got caught. Reverses. A big knee lift takes Sean Tyler down.
High knee going for that Duality standing moonsault.
And he hits it. May not have gotten all of it. I'm surprised at the amount of pro wrestling that we're seeing here rather than these men just beating each other down, clearly taking the temperature so far of where we are at tonight.
That is interesting. You're absolutely right to see technical wrestling starting off a Purge Rules match. If you've never seen a Purge Rules match, take some of the most violent, extreme wrestling you've ever seen, multiply it, and you get Purge Rules.
I've seen Purge Rules matches before. In fact, I've been in the unfortunate situation of being the ring announcer, calling Sean Tyler into the ring and having him strangle me in front of a crowd of people. So I'm glad I'm sitting back here with you.
This may be technical, but look at the welts on Bryce's chest already. They are hitting each other with everything they have.
Sean Tyler has a lot of receipts to give. The personal issues between these two men obviously run deep, but Bryce has gone pretty far.
Bryce he's been hurt. He's wanted Sean Tyler to feel his pain. He said it in an interview not long ago. If William Bryce, I don't even want to call him that with the paint on, if Duality cannot have good memories of this company, Sean Tyler can't either.
Sean Tyler stomping Duality down, makes his way to the outside, and it makes me wonder when the next time we'll see these men back inside that ring.
Who knows? This fight could go all over Waterford. It could go all the way up to Saginaw, Pontiac, Flint, wherever. Sean Tyler's looking under the ring.
Oh, what's he found?
He's got a kendo stick.
Oh, piece of it just flew back here at our desk.
Gosh.
That broke over the head of Duality. It cracked open. Look at it. As those sticks come down, they are actually individual weapons tied together that catch human flesh in between them.
We were right at the angle and saw that stick crack over the head of Bryce. William Bryce, oh no. I knew it. This was gonna get bad quick.
Barbed wire wrapped around that crutch. That is a menacing sight.
Sean Tyler, he's looking for more.
You talk about knowing Duality William Bryce for 3 years. Talk to me about what you've seen. Oh my, what was that? What did he crack him over the head with there?
Computer keyboard, maybe? I thought I saw keys flying off of it. That's a metal flask he has in his hands.
That's a giant flask. My goodness, you and I have both worked in journalism. That's the kind the editors used to keep in their desks.
That's the chair, I don't want to say famous, the infamous chair spray painted ST, and now Bryce. He's jamming. He's got a turnbuckle. He's jamming it into the neck of Sean Tyler.
Just vicious, just brutal. Duality William Bryce has been blinded by his anger.
And in turn has made Sean Tyler blinded by his anger.
Sean Tyler took the advantage, but now no! A reversal, and Sean Tyler comes crashing down onto the floor.
We talked about it earlier in the night. That's concrete. There's no mat. There's no pads. There's no cushioning.
There's no give whatsoever as we see referee Chris Young check on Sean Tyler.
Look what Duality has. It's a picture in a glass frame of Sean Tyler.
Oh, what? Good Lord, what was that?
Was that a bottle? A glass bottle?
Absolutely broken over the head of William Bryce, and then the pieces shoved into his face. This is violent.
This might get too violent even for the youngsters here in the crowd. Just the projectiles.
Someone's an artist.
So deeply personal is the issues between these two men.
Gonna have a flex on the hardest part of the ring, Mark.
Nearly broke William Bryce in half as Chris Young begs Sean Tyler to bring it back in the ring.
And how symbolic is this? This is the side of the ring that Duality William Bryce's family is watching from. This is all happening right in front of them.
And him.
I don't think there's a lot that is... There's a lot that's possible in this match, but William Bryce conceding at this point is virtually unthinkable.
And Bryce is now donning the crimson mask. He is busted open from those glass bottle shots, and now he is lynching. Sean Tyler is lynching Duality with a chain.
Yeah. We see cuts not only on the forehead, but it looks like up the scalp of Duality.
All over the cranium section. It has to be.
Oh, there goes that picture frame glass all over.
Well, that got him to break the chain, but at what cost? The welts mounting up on the body of Duality William Bryce. Bryce has the chain now, Mark. Tying him to the whipping post.
A remarkable vengeance-fueled recovery has brought has brought Duality to his feet, and he is whipping Sean Tyler with a chain.
You have to think if this gets too out of hand that Chris Young, the official in this match, would have the ability to stop it.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I don't think that's where we're headed. These two are just gonna fight until there's only one remaining.
It's a cover. Just stay down now. None of these men will just stay down to end this, Mark. And I got a feeling this is only the beginning.
William Bryce has been completely overcome with his anger and resentment toward his former friend. They were first a teacher and a student. They became close personal friends. They were like brothers.
Mark, that's not just a tennis racket. There is a cheese grater taped to that tennis racket.
That's sick. Why? What utility would it have for either sport or cheese grating.
William Bryce isn't going to wait for Sean Tyler to say when, like the Olive Garden.
It's an instrument that simply exists to inflict physical pain. Double clothesline after Bryce ducked a few of them. The Milkmen take each other down. Referee there to check on them.
And both men starting to get up.
It took a lot from William Bryce to get Sean Tyler to finally retaliate. Their personal issues taking them over. Go on, tell me about it.
I don't even know what to say to this. I know both men. I obviously have a more personal relationship with Bryce. Bryce is the man who trained me. William Bryce trained me to be sitting here with you right now, Mark.
I'll have to thank him later.
We've got a table. We've got a table. And Bryce has nothing. Nothing in his hands, no weapon. He just wants to get in there.
Both of these men now fighting over a ladder.
I didn't even see where the ladder came from. Or was that the table I thought it was?
When you're fighting over furniture, there really isn't going to be a winner.
Well, these fans are on the edge of their seats. We can hardly see a good portion of the ring here at our vantage point because they're just so into this. Dropping Bryce right on his head.
Jesus, all the way up and over and landed very, very high, did Duality, as we now see that Sean Tyler is the one whose face is completely busted.
Fans are showing deep concern for William Bryce after being dropped on his head on that side of the ring. You saw them jump up in fear that broke Duality's neck.
It's a very dangerous position to be in. All of this is not just high-angle suplexes, not just furniture. It's dangerous when this becomes so personal.
Setting up this ladder now, folks. This is metal and wood. That's all it is. Metal and wood. Nothing gives on it. Bryce has got his baseball bat right to the face.
Sean Tyler now prone on that ladder. What's Duality thinking? He gets caught, and Bryce sets it and gets it.
He broke the ladder. He broke the ladder with his back.
I hope he didn't break his leg in the process. Absolutely vicious. Personal issues that go deep enough, they led William Bryce to attack Sean Tyler when he was proposing.
It's an interesting dichotomy there. The pain these men are feeling in that ring. If you ask them, if you ask Duality, it doesn't compare to the pain Sean Tyler inflicted on him in his heart. And now, the barbed wire clutch.
Pieces of it now flying into the front row.
See, Duality's back.
It's not going to get any better. Yeah, flesh just came apart, torn apart by the barbed wire
What is
on
Sean
that
Tyler going to
crutch.
do with the cane, with the crutch now?
Oh, he's ripping his face apart. God damn it, no. Wait, we've got fans who are trying to rush the ring here. We've got family members trying to rush the ring. having to be removed.
You're already escorting fans out of here. This is going too far, Mark. This is going too far.
I believe those are people personally involved in the situation rather than just your average spectator. But we've got other people running out to check on them now as the blood drips down the back of William Bryce.
DDT drops him on the head. Come on, this has got to be it. Please end this.
You know, something that folks who have never been in or even near a wrestling ring might not understand is that, well, all sorts of fluids end up on a wrestling mat. The bottom of your shoes are on a wrestling mat. Quite frankly, people regularly get staph infections from wrestling mats. Bryce's back is torn up and bleeding, and in order to try to pin him, the open wounds are touching that wrestling mat.
This crowd trying to... Another ladder, all metal. This one looks even bigger than the first one.
Well, yeah, this one actually has two sides and can be stood up instead of just being balanced up against the ring is what it looks like.
That's got to take him up at least 8 feet.
That's a dangerous situation for everyone involved. There are children here. There are babies in the audience, for crying out loud.
Got to get these young ones, especially so close to the ring, out of here. This is only going to get worse. And folks, for any of you watching at home with youngsters or youngsters watching this, please do not try this at home.
Sean Tyler into the ladder. Samoan drop. William Bryce now going for a pin. But this violence is going to continue.
It certainly is. Chris Young's got the gloves on for protection. He might need a hazmat suit before this is over.
The emotional pain of William Bryce led him to attack Sean Tyler when he was proposing to Jackie. Later,
I'm not saying Bryce was right on that, but again, just the situation, it's brought out the worst in both of them.
yeah, it led to Sean Tyler viciously attacking Duality William Bryce with a chair. And there's been a lot worse than that we've seen so far in this contest. What am I talking about? This is just a brutal fight.
Duality, yeah, this is not a contest by any stretch of the means. We didn't expect it to be. Bryce is climbing up the ladder.
Muscle memory saying things like that, but we are far beyond the cliches of pro wrestling. We are far beyond what muscle memory can do. The only muscle that matters in this one, as you've said, is the heart.
Sean Tyler trying to stop Bryce. William Bryce for climbing that ladder. Got him on the shoulders now. Duality trying to fight out of it.
This is a very, very bad situation to be in, good God.
Sean Tyler is a very tall man. You have to see him in person to appreciate that. That was a long drop.
Long drop. I'm not sure that he came down flat on his back either. It looked like he may have landed on his tailbone, which is not a good spot to be in at all.
Right now, this entire building is not a good place to be in right now. And as we said earlier, this 50-50 crowd, we're getting Bryce chants, we're getting Purge chants. And there is, in fact, a table in there.
Yeah, Sean Tyler's going to set up that table right now. And this is not going to end well for anyone. I'm not sure that table will stand on its own, but it does not really matter because it's going to be propped up in the corner. And fans are smartly starting to stand up, move away, shield your eyes because you don't want pieces of wood flying in your eye.
This is like wood. You don't want one of those legs to fly anywhere either.
Yeah, I think
for crying out loud.
I thought we were out of shooting range, but I'm not sure that we are.
Yeah, we might have to talk. Oh!
There goes both bodies through the table. Sean Tyler took the worst of that.
Duality spearing Sean Tyler through the table. Prompting at least half this crowd to like that.
It does seem that there are folks in this crowd, even those not personally involved in the conflict, who just have looks of genuine concern on their faces.
Bryce, almost lifeless, tried for a cover. Sean Tyler, you talked about it earlier, that muscle memory, that's all that was. That was instinct.
There's a child in front of us in a Santa hat who looks concerned and scared.
Standing in the it's a parent or guardian, grandparent, whoever it might be. They're clearing this mess out of here. There's no space.
Yeah, the kid got in that guy's lap in response to what he's seeing in this match.
Bryce is outside the ring. I don't know what he's got thinking right now. He has not been clear-minded for months.
Not sure he knows either.
Bryce he's undoing the ring canvas, Mark.
No, don't. We don't need to do that. Come on. Trying to get a better view here.
Yeah, he's pulling up that apron. Look, that canvas is loose.
Got the chain out of the way, and he is undoing this ring.
Ron Cooper, our cameraman, catching it right for your sight right now.
This is the New Edge Pro Wrestling School. It's not like a typical wrestling show where you need to set up a ring and before the event and then tear it down after. This ring doesn't ever actually need to be torn apart, but William Bryce is doing it right here before our eyes.
Oh, I don't like the looks of this.
I don't ever really like to see a ring taken apart in front of the fans, but it does give you a glimpse that this is not a trampoline, folks. This may be a slightly preferable place to fall compared to the concrete floor, but as I think you're about to see here, you're looking at wooden boards and steel. That's what this thing is made out of.
You're going to take a look at a canvas and maybe, at best, an inch of padding, inch and a half tops. But think about the boards are there. Look at these bungee cords with the metal buckles that are laying out now, too. This is so dangerous. And they're flying out into the crowd.
Yeah, there's a lot of debris flying into the crowd and people shielding their faces from it.
Bryce is exposing the boards under the ring. That is what these men land on, these men and women.
We see both of these men's respective partners in the crowd who are screaming now to stop and that there's no need to do this. Very concerned looks on their faces. This is a perverse education in how to take apart a wrestling ring.
Bryce, is he gonna drop him on a pile driver? No.
Couldn't quite get him up.
No.
Bryce going up now.
No. Come on, that's exposed board. He's gonna drop on his head. Bryce trying to fight out of it. No, don't do this. Come on. This is too far.
Bryce saves himself.
Out of it.
As both men go down, look in the front row here. You see Adina. They were all hugging each other, watching in horror of what's happening here. No, Adina's coming to the ring now.
Hold on. He's got it.
And we've got Jackie on the other side.
Jackie's on the other side with her partner Sean. This has got to stop.
Begging these men that it's gone too far.
We understand. You gotta air out grievances. You gotta air out grudges. But oh, wait a second. They're in the ring.
This ought to be about championships and money, prize fighting. It doesn't need to come to this.
This is not a safe place for these two ladies. But maybe they can bring some sense. Wait a second!
Both thrown to the side and both men go down! These men are not listening to reason.
God, are they all right? Have somebody check on Adina and Jackie.
I think they've both gone to their respective corners. I think Adina has just collapsed into this woman's arms in the front row here.
Look at this debris. There's cookie sheets, there's chains, there's broken computer keyboards, there's shards of glass, table, blood, tears. Now, look at
These
this.
two men fighting to get back to their feet.
No, that's the thing. These two men are blinded by their hatred, blinded by hurt, but they need each other to get up, Mark.
Leaning on each other just to try to take each other down. And Sean Tyler gets the better of it. Good God, there's the suplex on the boards. That's a man's spine. It's a life for crying out loud.
No! Oh no! Bryce kicked out!
And William Bryce isn't done yet.
It's hard for me to not be personal in this match. I have great relationships with both these men, but it's been longer and more personal with Duality. I just want this to stop, Mark. I really do.
I don't know either man on a deeply personal level, but I've done commentary with William Bryce. He's a good guy. He's a competent announcer. I just can't imagine that it ever needed to come to this.
Sean Tyler just said, "I'm sorry" to the camera. No. No.
If his head meets those boards.
Not on the boards. No. No.
Good God. Let it end. Let it end here.
Mercilessly. This is over.
Blinded beyond reason. I've lost all sense of who was ever right or wrong. I can only hope that it's over.
We said in the beginning of this bout, this has brought the worst out in both men. I hope this has gotten all of that out of their system now.
And as Mackenzie's been getting reaction shots of me, I realize that I'm standing here in the middle of this emotional scene wearing this ridiculous Christmas suit, and it feels like it's no longer appropriate for the occasion.
At this point, no, it doesn't matter.
I'm not sure what does. We've seen Sean Tyler prevail here, but at what cost? Mangled eyelid.
What's next for Bryce in New Edge Pro? Is there a next for William Bryce in New Edge Pro now?
What's next when either of these men go home tonight?
Will they even go home tonight?
These are all rhetorical questions. I'm not expecting you to have an answer. I don't think that either of them know.
Absolutely not. No.
It's a rough scene.
Bryce can't even get up.
Almost made it back up to his feet.
Can't even get up. Like a show of respect from this crowd in Waterford.
Respect from this assemblage of wrestling fans in Waterford Township for Sean Tyler.
And for Duality William Bryce.